Hello everybody once again, and welcome back to the $1 million chance of a lifetime. Before we begin, I would like to say that I have two friends of mine who will be guarding the money for today. They are Greasy and Wheezy Weasel from the 2 Patrol from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. They will be taking Smarty and Wacky's places, so thank you two for watching the money. Okay, this is our second show, and speaking of seconds, we have a couple who are now at their second step to $1 million, and a new couple facing them. And here they are, returning for their second day. They're from the Screaming Gophers, Owen and Izzy. And their challengers, they're also from the Screaming Gophers, Trent and Gwen. Welcome back to the show, Owen and Izzy. And hello for the first time, Trent and Gwen. So, Owen and Izzy, because this is your second day of your adventure to $1 million, we know Owen would like to throw a very huge party on your own private island somewhere in Canada. How about you, E-Scope? What would you do if you win $1 million? Anything you like to do? Well, because we watched it from that show, let's see if that can happen if the RCMP forgive you for doing that after you two both win the money. How about you, Trent and Gwen? What would you do if you win $1 million? Oh, including the art museums in New York like the Metropolitan Museum of Art or the Guggenheim Museum? Well, let's see if that happens after you win $1 million. The only way to win it is you must win the $1 million bonus round 3 days in a row, and you'll be joining the others who already won $1 million in cash and prizes. Now, because we're ready to begin, who will be playing for your team? Okay, Owen will start off. How about you two? And it'll be Trent. So girls, you can take your seats now. Guys, stand in front of your podiums and let's get started! While you're playing the game, you must solve a word puzzle on our screen in front of you. But before you do that, you must solve some clues because they are associated to the puzzles. Once they appear on the screen, we'll pop in one letter into one blank. Just like this one right here. Because we can't give you the last letter, you have 3 seconds to hit your buzzers and 5 seconds to solve it. If either one of you know it, just hit your buzzers anyway. If you solve it correctly, you will have a chance to solve the puzzle and select 2 letters on our keyboard. And for their partners, you can root for them, but no helping. Okay? Good. Each letter of our puzzle is worth some money, just like the clues, and they'll go directly to the puzzle bank. The first player to solve the puzzle earns the money in the bank, and especially the team finishes with the most money at the end of the game will go on to play the $1 million round. Owen and Izzy would like to do it to complete their second step today, and Trent and Gwen would like to do it to complete their first step today. So let's start by showing the first puzzle on the screen, and it has 3 words, just 3 simple little words, and because this is round 1, each letter and clue are worth $250. Here's the first clue, and it has 9 letters, and here they come. E, D, T, I, S, O. Trent. Outsiders is correct. You'll receive $250 and the first try at our puzzle. But first things first, we have to look at the keyboard. These letters that are remain lit are the ones that are in play for this puzzle. Remember what I just said. Each one pops in there will put $250 in the puzzle bank. Now, before you pick them, Trent, I want you and Owen to be very careful while you're doing it, because we have an extra letter that does not go into the puzzle, and we call it the stinger. So here it is, folks. They did have the right to boo because they know what it is, but the guys don't. If either one of you pick it, you'll lose your turn and your opportunity to solve the puzzle. So make sure you stay away from it. Okay, Trent, up to the keyboard and choose your first letter, please. Only one N for $250. Choose your second letter, Trent. And two T's, $750 in the puzzle bank. And your first clue is outsiders. Can you solve the puzzle now? Alright, Trent, if you can't do it now, then you can do it on our next clue. It has 8 letters. And go! E, E, D, R, P, T. Trent? It is repeated, so you got another clue and another shot at our puzzle. Hit your first letter and watch out for the stinger. There's 1, 2, and 3 O's. You've doubled the puzzle bank to $1,500 and no stinger yet. Hit your second letter. And 1 E. $1,750 in the puzzle bank, and your 2 clues are outsiders and repeated. Solve the puzzle, Trent. Alright, if that's not enough, then we'll go on to the third clue. It has 9 letters, and go! P, M, S, H, I, Owen. You got it. It is champion. So you get your first clue and your first chance to solve the puzzle. To the keyboard, Owen, and pick your first letter, and remember the stinger is still there. One J to start with the last word. Pick your second letter, Owen. And 1 B to start off the second word. Your 3 clues are outsiders, repeated, and champions for $2,250 in the puzzle bank. Solve the puzzle, Owen. You're right, Toronto Blue Jays for $2,250 and the lead with $2,500. Now, Trent and Gwen, you don't need to quit now because we're going to round 2. In that round, the values will be doubled to $500 and we're going to switch players, which are Izzy and Gwen. We'll take a break right now and come back with the girls playing round 2 right after this. Welcome back to our show, and we're about to play round 2. The team switched players. It'll be Izzy against Gwen, and the clues and the letters are worth $500 each. Let's look at the puzzle without the letters on the screen. It has 3 simple little words, just like the last puzzle, Toronto Blue Jays. Here's the first $500 clue. It's got 8 letters, and here they come. M, R, L, M, I, O, Izzy. Memorial is right, because you've got the first clue and $500 for that. You'll get your first chance at our puzzle. Now let's look at the keyboard first. The letters are lit are the ones in play for this puzzle, and the one that does not belong, that is the dreaded stinger. Okay, everybody at home knows except the girls. Alrighty, scope to the board and hit any letter you want. You got 1 E, 2 E's, and 3 E's. Great start, E-Scope. You have $1,500 in the bank. Hit your second letter. You got 1 T and 2 T's. $2,500 in the puzzle bank, and your first clue is Memorial. Solve the puzzle, E-Scope. Okay, if it's too early, then we'll add some more by bringing in our second clue. It has 10 letters, and here we go again. E, M, R, D, M, B, E, Gwen. Remembered is right. Well, if it did, Izzy would have had a chance to solve it anyway. So you have $500 added to your total. Since you got the clue, it's your first time at the puzzle. So to the board, pick your first letter, please, and be careful of the stinger. One R, and another R, and another R. Triple R's for you, Gwen. The bank's now at $4,000. Pick your second letter, please. There's one and two D's. $5,000 in the puzzle bank. The two clues are memorial and remembered. Can you solve the puzzle, Gwen? You got it! You got $5,000 for that, and you've taken the lead. Good job, Gwen. You solved the puzzle right out of nowhere. Alright, let's tally up the scores here. Trent and Gwen have the lead with $6,000, and Owen and Izzy with $3,000. Now we're going to round 3, the most important round of the game. The clues and the letters will be worth $1,000 apiece, and the teams choose who's going to play. Owen and Izzy, who's going to play? So Owen will do it, and Trent and Gwen, who's going to play? Okay, and Gwen will play. So it's Owen and Gwen playing for round 3, and we'll be right back right after this. We're back again, everybody, for round 3, the most important round of the game. Now, Owen and Izzy want to take their second step today and be 1 day away from winning $1 million. But Trent and Gwen want to take their first step today. So the team's chosen their players. It's now Owen versus Gwen, the finalists from Total Drama Island's $100,000 finals. In this round, the clues and letters are worth $1,000 each, so it's anybody's game. Here's our third puzzle. It has 4 words. Here's the first $1,000 clue, which goes directly to the puzzle, and it has 9 letters. And here they come. U, E, C, E, T, R, Gwen. You're right, recruited. So you got $1,000 for it, and your first shot at the puzzle. But first, let's look at the keyboard. These letters are the only ones in play for this puzzle, and don't forget about the stinger. So let's show it to everyone right now. If either one of you pick it, you'll lose your turn. Alright, Gwen, come up to the board and pick your first letter, please. There's 1. And 2 for $2,000 in the puzzle bank. Pick your second letter, Gwen. There's 1, 2, and 3 N's. Very good job with these multiple letters, Gwen. So you're got $5,000 in the puzzle bank, and your first clue is recruited. Can you solve the puzzle now? That's alright, Gwen. The more clues you and Owen solve, the more closer you'll get to solve the puzzle. Let's show our second clue, and it has 11 letters. And go. R, N, R, T, H, N, Owen. Northerners is right. You got the clue and the chance to pick some letters just to solve the puzzle. So hit your first letter and be very careful. The stinger is still lurking somewhere. Now choose wisely. You got 1A, 2 A's, 3 A's, and 4 big A's. You built the puzzle bank up to $9,000, Owen. You want to build it some more? Hit your second letter. You got 1, 2, and 3 O's for $12,000 in the puzzle bank, and your 2 clues are recruited and Northerners. Can you solve the puzzle, Owen? You got it for $12,000, and even for E-Scope, your total is now $16,000, and Trent and Gwen's total is $7,000. And guess what, you four? We're going to have a 4th puzzle today. Yes, that means the game's not over yet. So take your positions, everyone. The clues and the letters of this one are worth $1,000 each, the same amounts as our 3rd puzzle. So this will determine the game and who will play the $1 million round. Let's look at it, and it's got 5 big words. And let's show the first $1,000 clue. It has 8 letters, and go. S I Q H D S Gwen. That's right, it is squished. So you've earned your first shot at the puzzle, but we need to look at the keyboard first. Remember, these letters are in play for our 4th puzzle today, and make sure you avoid the stinger. So here it is, folks. Alright, Gwen, it's time to go to the board. Pick your first letter and let's start filling in this puzzle. Good letter. 1 E, 2 E's, and 3 E's for $3,000 in the bank. Pick your second letter, Gwen. 1 A, 2 A's, and 3 A's. Another good letter. And there's $6,000 in the puzzle bank. But I must warn you, that's not enough to win the game here yet. Can you solve the puzzle now, Gwen? Okay, that's a good choice, but if you want to skip it, then you can get another chance on it by solving the next clue. It has 7 letters, and go. C Y C R. Owen? Crunchy is the answer. So you got the clue. It's your first chance at the board and solve the puzzle. Let's see if you can pick the right letters and avoid the stinger. There's 1, 2, and 3 N's. $9,000 in the bank. Hit your second letter, Owen. And 1 S. You're completely safe from the stinger now. And there's $10,000 in the puzzle bank. The first clues are squished and crunchy. Solve the puzzle, Owen, and you've won the game. Don't worry, Owen. You'll remember what it is by solving this clue. It has 6 letters. And go. R T F. Gwen. Well, it can be fruits anyway, but that's not the answer we're looking for. So you get a free shot at it, Owen. We'll fill the rest of it in, but we have to leave 1 space blank. Yes, that means you have 3 seconds to buzz in and 5 seconds to solve it. Are you ready? Here we go. Y U. That's all you get. Okay, Owen, guess. Fruity, yeah. So you got another clue and you have the board. So pick a letter, Owen. One P and no stinger. You exactly know what the first letter is. The puzzle bank's now at $11,000. You want to put more money in? Hit your second letter. And L, let's see if it's good. And it is. You got one and two of them. Your three clues are squished, crunchy, and fruity, and 13,000 in the puzzle bank. To win the game, solve the puzzle, Owen. You got it, and you and Izzy won the game. I'll talk to you for a little bit, but first, Trent and Gwen, I'm sorry you ran into Owen and Izzy today, but they are very good players, though. I know losing stinks, but you can try another 3-day adventure on your next show, I promise you, okay? So bye Trent, bye Gwen. Alright Owen and Izzy, you've won $31,000 today. That will be added to your previous winnings, giving you a new grand total of $55,250. So when we come back after this break, Owen and Izzy are playing the $1 million round for their second day and hope they can be one step closer to $1 million. Don't go away everyone, we'll be right back. Stay tuned as Owen and Izzy take their second step towards our richest prize, $1 million. Hi everybody and welcome to the $1 million chance of a lifetime. Owen and Izzy are ready to finish off their second day for $1 million in cash and prizes. Now before we go on you two, let's review some prizes of the whole package. George Gray, tell some of the prizes what they can win. Right Disco, you and your families can win 2 brand new cars. A 2020 Lexus RX luxury crossover and a 2020 Chevrolet Silverado. Both equipped with Bluetooth, Sirius XM satellite radio, GPS navigational system, and free California admission. But that's not all. You'll also both win a house full of furniture, like this full bedroom for instance. A San Mateo sleigh bedroom set from Pulaski, equipped with this king-size mattress from Comfort Air. Plus 20 first-class round-trip airline tickets around the world on Air Canada and Southwest Airlines. Air Canada, fly the flag. Southwest Airlines, low fares, nothing to hide. And many more fabulous prizes. Good luck, Owen and Izzy. Back to you, Disco. Thanks, George. Well, speaking of those airline tickets, I heard you two had conquered your fears of flying, right? At least both of you flew on Chris's jumbo jet around the world on Total Drama World Tour. I hope you two just conquered it yourselves anyhow. It's time to play your second trip at the $1 million bonus round. Just like you did on the last show, we'll show you 3 categories on the screen and you choose just one you both know best. After you're put into the isolation booth, you'll be identifying 6 items that are associated to your category. We'll be putting in the letters one blank at a time, and if you know what it is, just call it out and we'll advance to the next item. You answer all 6 of them in 60 seconds or less, you will finish off your second day to $1 million. Okay, let's look at the screen, and here are today's categories. They are the Beatles' #1 hits. Those are the Beatles singles that reached #1 in the Billboard charts. Cheeses, those are kinds of cheeses. And state capitals, those are our nation's state capital cities. Which one of these could help you be one day closer to $1 million? Talk it over. You'll choose cheeses, different kinds of cheeses. I heard you like cheeses, Owen, so let's see if that will help you and Izzy be one step closer to $1 million. The isolation booth is all set for you. Okay, Greasy, please put Owen and Izzy into the booth. Okay, are you alright in there? And also you can hear me too, right? Good. Now it's the time to take your second step towards $1 million. The category you have chosen is cheeses. You have 60 seconds to get all 6 of them, and do not wait for too many letters because you might not make it, so you must keep it going. We now have 60 seconds on the clock. E S A R 1. Next. M E R B I. That's 2. Next. 2 words. R E A N. That's 3. Next. R N S. 4. Next. O E R Q R F. 5. Last one. E R A Z. You got it with 8 seconds to spare. You did it, Owen and Izzy. You have completed your second day of your journey to $1 million. Well, Owen, you really know a ton about cheeses. We all know that from the old show. And if we had donuts as a category for today, you two would have nailed it. So you did win today. Now, before you want to go on, I just told you from the start, you must win the bonus round 3 days in a row to win the $1 million prize package. Sometimes the categories can be a little more easy or a little more difficult while you're still playing here. So I'll give you two another cash prize to take home. This great cash case is $50,000. And because Owen have chosen cheeses, in order for you to win, he'll hold it for a few minutes. So here's your very final decision of your life here. Now I want you to listen to me. Your final decision is, you can either take the $50,000 case and leave the show with your winnings of $105,250, or you want to trade it in and play on your next show for your third and final step towards $1 million. I'll give you some time to think it over. Make your final choice. Okay, time's up. What is your final decision, you two? That means you're going for it? You're going for the million! So all I need is the $50,000 case, and you two are going for your third and final day of your adventure to $1 million. That's all the time we have for now. We'll see you on the next show as Owen and Izzy will be facing another couple and have their chance of a lifetime for $1 million. This is Disco Weasel 1977 saying goodbye, and thank you for watching this episode of the $1 million Chance of a Lifetime. The members of the studio audience of our show will receive a year's supply of Sensodyne Pro Enamel toothpaste, protects enamel from strong healthy teeth from GSK, a year's supply of Lucky Charms cereal, now with magical unicorn marshmallows. Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious. $300 gift certificates from their participating Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurants. Try the new $20 Phillips dinners. Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's finger licking good.